Okie dokie. It's been a few days heading over here to check on the tractors. I brought them in to the neighbors. They are kind enough to let us park underneath the overhang here by their shop. So got these guys safe and warm in here due to the inclement weather we have and been having, and inclement weather that is to come. Yeah, it's been a few days since I've done really any work outside. Recorded earlier, and I mean that's part of this video, that little bit of my brother running that mini excavator he rented. We're getting a little shop project going here. He needs a place to work on stuff and needs a place to store stuff that's dry, especially now that his storage tent blew away in the windstorm we had the other day. So yeah, right now it's just kind of playing it day by day, I guess, really. I'm gonna take a look down there in a little bit, just to see, yeah, how flooded it actually is, because we've had some rain. The pond is starting to fill up, so I'm sure that's starting to fill up. But yeah, it's that project's gonna have to take a little break until the rain and snow passes, because we got to finish kind of leveling out some spots. We're just gonna do it with the Kubota back there. I got, scraper blade and bucket and all that stuff on it, so it should move the little bit of dirt we need. We just really needed the mini excavator to kind of dig into the ground and get things broken out and get the whole perimeter kind of squared off. Gives you a little more maneuverability and options when it comes to digging and moving dirt. Tractor does pretty well, but there's just some things it can't do, and you need that big overhead muck bucket and kind of the digging bucket to help break everything up, because this clay is pretty tough up here. And before I forget, that was my brother's first time ever running an excavator of any kind. He's obviously done bucket work with the tractor and whatnot, but yeah, he ended up, once he got it just kind of clicked, and you could see, and he was doing pretty well. Everything was smooth, kind of like just an extension of his own arms. It was cool to watch, kind of someone new who's never done something like that get on a machine, be brave enough for the first time, like, I got this. And yeah, it ended up looking really good. So I'm gonna head down there, check out what's what, and kind of get you guys updated on the situation down where the shop is gonna go at. And luckily we got a little bit of a lull in the weather, so it's not too rainy out here, but still it's pretty wet. Yes.
What are you doing in my swamp?
So yeah, here's the situation on this. We got it dug out. I think we're at like 3 feet here. Holy smokes, there's actually running water in this. That's I gotta channel this. Well, that's part of the project too, is putting in tiling, and then we're gonna channel everything back through the garden area and then down towards the pond, which is at the tip of my finger. So we got some drainage work to do. Obviously, that's the joy of dealing with clay. It just it holds water. So got some leveling to do in this area as well. We need to bring this down, kind of this corner over here, down a couple inches, and then yeah, it should be level enough to lay some gravel down, do some drainage work, and then get concrete put in. Yeah, it looks like a mess now, but you got to break a few eggs to make an omelet. And yeah, we got this. I don't know how many yards of dirt that is, but quite a few. That's about 2 dump truck loads worth, just sitting over there. And we moved all that with a mini excavator and a subcompact Kubota tractor. So you don't need big pieces of equipment. You don't need to be a professional contractor with a 10,000 pound Komatsu and a 50 to 60 horsepower skid steer. You can be a lawyer and a farmer and come out here and do it yourself with equipment. It just takes a little bit longer. And oh no, I'm on an open cab, I got a little bit wet. Guess what? Put your rain gear on, get out there and get to work. So yeah, that's just a quick little update on what's happening here on the farm. Getting a shop put in, just kind of waiting We got a snowstorm coming, I believe tomorrow night, maybe even tonight. I can't remember. I'll have to check the weather again. But it's getting very cold out here. So, yeah, just kind of waiting until we can get things to dry out a little bit and, get back to it. Hopefully get this finished sometime before the summer. We're just, doing it so my brother and his wife can have a place to kind of store their stuff a little more securely. Like I said before, they had their storage tent. It used to be right there. It literally just up and disappeared. So yeah, this will be a good thing for them. Plus, it'll make it easier for me to get power down to the greenhouse now. I won't have to run an extension cord all the way from the pump house, which is a good 100 yards, 75 to 100 yards. I can just run directly off of the shop that's gonna go in here. So it's kind of a win-win for everyone. And yeah, that's probably gonna do it for today. Not really much more we can do until the weather clears up. We're gonna need an extended time of dry, clear weather. Hopefully that'll come up soon. It doesn't necessarily need to be warm, but it just needs to stop raining so we can actually get water drained out and get gravel spread, get tiling put in, get drainage systems in place, and then get it leveled and concreted so we can start putting in footers and all that stuff. So I'm just gonna basically, until then, keep working on different projects. The hydroponic stuff, that's kind of on pause until I can get the money to get a heating system figured out. I currently am modifying that greenhouse kind of heater box I was working on with the compost pile. I'm building up green material, nitrogen rich material as we speak. And then, like later today, I'm gonna go start cutting some plywood to extend the walls and all that. I'm gonna keep that, part of the project more on Instagram. Keep that more short form, and then I'll give you guys a long form update on, that project and that system later on. So I guess stay tuned for that. And yeah, we're just holding out for better weather now. Until next time.